you. And thank you, Everest Obot. It's from my place, you know. So this is my second interview talking to our participants on the Agile Digital Transformation. Is a retro. See me sweating. It's all right. Okay, so Everest, I just want to ask you very quickly, how did you get to discover LEARNTOR?
Um, Thank you very much for the opportunity to air out my views. I got to discover Lento from Instagram ad, and I saw your beautiful face and your energy, the energy in advertising. So it wasn't like I didn't see it as an advert. No advert, you want to please everybody, you want to please your audience, and I saw it as a warning. You need to join this training. If you don't join this training, so many things are happening. And if you are not part of this experience, you are missing out. You need to. Africa is nowhere. You need to. Digital transformation. And I sat down and said, wow, I didn't see this coming. So I paid attention and I was listening to it. I said, I have gone to series of trainings, institute, and trying to meet up my career and all that. But this one, like my wife said, another training. I said, this one looks different. I just need to try. I said, you just try, you will not finish, you just back out. I said, well, let me just go and try. And that's how I found myself here.
Thank you so much. Like I asked Grace, yeah, I want to find out. I know a lot of people say I'm crazy to have loaded you guys with project management, digital marketing, GDPR, NDPR, business analytics, business analysis, project management office. I've got a lot of flack, like Mercy, you must be crazy, and it's all for free. Even you came to me and said, Mercy, I took a calculator and I calculated how
Yes,
much we paid for this training, and you can't understand what it is that I'm paying the facilitator, and they are not quacks. These are professionals.
yes.
So I'd like you to speak to that with regards to, was it too much? Was it a great experience? Would it have been just the certificates without the hands-on? What do you think?
Well, like I discussed even last night with my wife, I told my wife that this is not an institution. This is a development ground. Why I say it's not an institution, because an institution is out there for money. Now, if we want to make money, Lento wants to really make money, going for money, they're after money. Just put PowerPoint certification, Power BI certification and business analysis and put the fee. And people will say, okay, let me go for business analysis because everybody know the name business analysis. But I didn't know what Power BI was all about. So you will make money for people coming in for Power BI. You will make money for people coming in for business analysis. But business analysis, Power BI, Scrum, Agile, PMO, uh, packed together, and each of them is a career on their own. So and you put these things together for just one course meal, for just one training, and for that fee. If you want to make money, put Power BI 100,000, 200,000, or 500,000. Put business analysis for 350,000. People will come for one because they want to know, and that's how you. But for you to pack everything together, I say no. This is beyond an institution. It's a training ground. So that was what you know really scattered my head. Let me use that word because I said, can we be able to get this in that period? I said, okay, let's try. Although it's a lot of work, and I looked at the instructors that you brought in, I said, if you are to pay these people, if you want to pay me to train for web development for that period, I know how much I will charge. But for these professionals, and they are not coming in, they don't care about time. You see, it's very funny because we the students are the one who cares about time. You know, you taught us, Agile taught us that you have to time box everything, and we leverage on time boxing. But the instructors don't care about time. They care about the value they want to, you know, drop, the value they want to deposit in us. And especially when you say, I don't understand. One person says, I don't understand. They are ready to go back. And I'm not saying it because just want to promote length or no. I'm saying the truth. The Bible says, say the truth and the truth shall set you free. You know, they are ready to go back to start all over again. We are the one to cry and say, no, we have to time box. It's time up and all that. So that's what I see. You have done a lot. LEARNTOR has done a lot. Thank you very much.
So just maybe one of the final question would be, so in hindsight, would you say certification would have just been enough and there was no need for the hands-on experience? What would you say?
Before now, I would have said certification would be enough before the experience. But because like the ones I used to go to, we were out there, we would just be going for certification because that's what Nigeria wants. When you have your certification, you can show them and say, this is what I have, and they will take you for your certification, regardless of what you can apply. But now that I've gotten the experience, certification is not enough. Hands-on is the main thing. Hands-on is the key thing, which you have provided for us.
Thank you so much. Actually, by the way, I need to say this here. Everest, when he paid, he said to me, Mercy, I'd like to work directly with you. Take me as PA. I felt very humbled by it, you know. And talking to him, I got to realize that he actually does coding for children. And I'm like, okay, here's an opportunity because I was doing something for children out of the pain that LEARNTOR has discovered in the gaps in the market. So, and I said, come and facilitate with me. Do you want to talk quickly about the experience of training the children and the testimonials that have come from that?
Okay, yes. The day I called you to say, can I assist? Can I be your PA? I was actually not driving. I was inside a public bus, and I said, and I was seeing the broadcast. I was seeing the advert on Instagram, Twitter, and I said, this woman, she doesn't rest, so she's doing a lot. And immediately you now called me to ask for one or two things from me so that you can register it on the system. And I said, this work is too much. Can I be your PA to assist? Because I was thinking that the load is just too much for you. And when you said, okay, with what I do, you bring me on board to train the children, it was for me, I loved it. I was very, very excited about it. That okay, in my own little way, I can still render help. I can still come in to this great uh, institute. And our first experience in the coding club with the children was wonderful. And the first set, I saw the energy. I was motivated that if these children can have this energy, then I'm ready to go all the way. Now I've been running coding club for years, and when I come across these children, I was very, very moved, especially a child who was, don't know if I can mention it,
Yes,
you
you
know,
can. An autistic child.
autistic child. And
Yes.
I didn't know he was an autistic child until when I asked the question. I wanted him to express himself on how, when once I give an instruction, he would do it before Jack Robinson, before 5 minutes, 2 minutes, he will tell you, you will see it on the chart, I've done it. And I'll say, show your screen. and he will do exactly what I asked him to do. And the mother now chatted me privately and said, he's an autistic child, so he cannot respond to your question. And tears came out of my eyes. And I said, an autistic child doing this. I did research, I went and Googled it, and I saw different stages of an autistic child. And I said, for this child to do coding, I called the parents again and I said, you need to invest on this child. The second set was also awesome.
Thank
And
you so much.
Lentor, you are good.
The goal for LEARNTOR is one of the goal. I mean, I still want to be profitable as much as I'm doing a lot of things for free. Like Grace said on our previous interview, she said that she doesn't think this is going to happen for a lot of people because it was just a one-time thing. That not a one-time thing. You're still going to be opportune to take the certification with Scrum.org. It's a great partnership that a partnered with LEARNTOR is still going to be available. But the goal for us at LEARNTOR is to bridge the skill gap in Africa, to expose people to the right knowledge of the job today, not the job for the future, but the job today. So thank you so much, Everest Obot, for being on the call. I appreciate